Did you ever imagine this would be possible?
No. You know, what's crazy is that you've got your plan, the way you think things are going to turn out. But man, it's a total different game plan. You know what's amazing is in your mid-30s, that's really where a lot of the rest of the decisions are made for the rest of your life that are going to come through. You know, you don't really think about starting a career in your 40s. I think what's amazing about that is you start to figure out who you are, but for me it was really filling out who God had called me to be. We don't tell people, you know, that we have a job at TruLabs. We tell people that we have a calling to help people. You know, you have to have profit to stay in business, but the reward's not in the profit. The reward's in the people that you help every day.
You know, just at the beginning, it felt so hard. And it still feels hard now that we have successes now to encourage us. But at the beginning, it was uncharted territory. We just had to keep reminding each other, we're supposed to be doing this, we're called to do this. We weren't promised that it was gonna be easy. Don't give up. In a lot of ways, TruLabs is an extension of us because great companies typically start with a great foundation and a great culture. And we strongly feel that work needs to be fun. I'm not saying it's not hard, because you can go through something hard and still have fun, which I know sounds wild, but we've lived it. We've been very intentional about setting that culture of we're here to have fun, but also work hard. And we're working towards the same goal of really helping people.
When you start something from scratch, you know, you have an idea and then you see it on a shelf and people are texting you and sending you stuff on Instagram. It's like, hey, I just bought this, you know, in such and such place. I'm blown away. And I think that's what a lot of that emotion comes from. It's just how grateful I am that people like our product enough that they want to put it on the shelf and purchase it. We're selling products that people put inside their bodies. That's a great responsibility. And I think in the next 5 years, we'll be one of the most relevant powdered hydration companies in the United States. Part of the reason is because our distribution is becoming so large. So we'll be in 21 different retailers at the beginning of 2025. And we have some very big conversations going on right now with large retailers that could really change the trajectory of our business. The biggest barriers for us to hitting our goals is probably just limited on capacity, and primarily my capacity, right? As a leader, as a visionary, to get the right people around us to establish that culture. I don't see much in the way of resources being a challenge. I really feel like the challenge is with self-development and my growth. Even though God called us to do this, didn't mean it was easy. It was really hard. And there were a lot of days when I was really struggling with the Lord, and I was like, God, I don't know how we're gonna keep doing this for the next 2 or 3 months. Like, all these bills that we've got to pay and these things that have to happen. And I was like, I don't know if this is gonna make it. And I remember hearing him say, do you have enough for today? And be like, yeah, God, I got enough for today. He's like, well, don't worry about tomorrow, because I got that. There were a lot of times that we definitely struggled with, how is this gonna work? How is God's plan gonna work? But I think this is a big thing when you're an entrepreneur, or when you're somewhere God's called you to be that's not necessarily comfortable. Don't stop.
To be able to have people have a better day and to feel better equipped to live their life because we're there to help them, not much really compares to that.